My name is Kennedy West. As a veteran gamer, I've cleared over 100 simulation and management games, but I never expected that I'd transmigrate into this 200% realistic apocalypse.
Weakening host life signs detected. God tier shelter system bonded. Distributing initial assets. One dilapidated, drafty tent. Deploy immediately?
Confirm. Hurry up and deploy it. Give me some kind of invincibility bug. System, are you serious? In this zombie-infested wasteland, all you're giving me is a tent? Is the defense level even level 1?
Current level 11-0, extremely crude tent. Attributes. Totally safe zone, within the perimeter only. Current task, welcome your first guest. Reward, upgrade to a windproof cabin.
Cool. Starting from scratch, I know this routine. It's a bit crude, but at least there's an invisible barrier. Next, I need to find a way to dupe. Oh no. Recruit the first random to move in.
Help! Someone help me!
Here we go. My first walking wallet. Hey handsome, wanna stay alive? Safe Haven Inn. Enter to save your life. Now seeking tenants.
I'll stay.
Task cleared. First guest welcomed. Inn upgrade beginning. Congratulations. You're now this inn's one and only VIP guest. Now, we need to talk about the rent.
What kind of power is this? Instant construction. Oh my, you're my savior. You saved my life.
Hold it. Business is business. The emergency rescue service just now, plus 1 night in a single cabin, will cost you 2 packs of instant noodles, 3 cans of luncheon meat, or equivalent energy cores. Got ink?
I only have half a bag of expired bread, and half a bottle of mineral water.
Poverty is a player's greatest sin, although the level is a bit low, but at least he's easy to dupe. You look like you've got potential, and you haven't mutated yet. You can do manual labor, right? Since you can't pay for the room, sign this lifetime labor for debt agreement. Duties include tilling soil and grunt work, and clearing zombie corpses. Room and board included.
Isn't this just a work-it-off deal?
There's a line of zombies outside waiting to have you for dinner. Why don't you go out and chat with them?
Yes, boss, I'm on it.
Go. Till this plot of land. If you don't finish, no food for you.
I thought I found a shelter, but I ended up in the post-apocalypse's worst sweatshop.
Boss, look. In the middle of nowhere, there's actually a clean house. It must be full of supplies.
So many workers delivered at once. The system's spawn rate is pretty high. Looks like I've found my construction crew. In my playground, even zombies have to follow the rules and wait in line. You guys, trying to cut in line?
Joe, is this possible? It can even block heavy caliber bullets.
This wave of mobs has a good drop rate. There are even 2 low-level ability cores.
Boss, how should we handle these? Should we straight up bury them? I think there's enough space in the backyard.
Bury them? That's such a waste. These are self-sufficient, high-end laborers. I'll give you 2 choices. 1, as illegal intruders, you'll be erased by my system. Nothing will be left of you. 2, sign this contract and help me build the walls. You'll get 2 meals a day.
I'll sign. Don't kill me.
Hurry up. Pack down the soil over there.
Is this woman a devil? I used to rule the wastelands. Now I'm here playing in the mud.
Hey, you were slacking for 3 seconds just now. According to the rules, half a bowl of rice is deducted tonight.
My bad, boss. Boss, I can carry 3 more bricks.
Water! There's water!
Not bad. We've finally gone from wilderness survival to leveling up to a village start. Hey, since your performance was okay today, the security department is officially established. You're sleeping in the shed tonight. Starting tomorrow, go nearby and collect seeds and lumber for me.
Thank you, boss.
Bring it on. Since you're all just randoms, then you'll all become XP for my level up.
Boss, the soil is too barren. The seeds from the system won't grow at all. If this keeps up, we'll run out of food by tomorrow.
It's completely lacking nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. This game environment's set to hardcore mode. Take the one Cyclops caught yesterday, and drag those zombies over here.
Boss, those are zombies, not livestock. What can they even do?
Make bioactive compound fertilizer, obviously.
Boss, are you giving them medicine?
Feeding it to them would be a waste. Successfully use decomposition fluid to obtain 3 buckets of premium black soil. Eddie, stir it at a steady pace, and spread it in the garden. A random NPC spawned. This is a great chance to score some rare materials.
There are actually living people in this dump. Miss, I have the purest crystals. Want to trade them for a stay in this house?
Sir, that bundle of tiles under your car, and that box of expired compound flower seeds, I want them all.
You can't eat or drink tiles. In this apocalypse, nobody wants this junk.
Name your price.
I want a bucket of fresh water from your well. Oh, this shop isn't as simple as it looks.
Sir, since you like the water, how about signing supply agreement? Any building materials or rare seeds you find in the future, send them to Safe Haven Inn first. I'll trade you my special divine water for them.
Deal.
Inn level increased to LV3. New building unlocked. 1-story furnished brick house. Hidden reward issued. Pond model ready for deployment.
It's finally starting to look like a real business. Next, I need to go catch a few skilled workers who know how to farm.
Boss, this is the apocalypse. Even zombie waste is toxic. You're actually raising fish, and they're koi.
It's called increasing the area's aesthetics. The higher the aesthetics, the higher the chance of spawning high-level randoms. These fish are assets of Safe Haven Inn. Anyone caught fishing secretly will be straight up thrown to the zombies.
Hey, listen up, boss. I'm a director of the Parker Group. Just let us in, and when the rescue team arrives, I'll give you 100 million.
100 million in this wasteland isn't even as useful as a piece of toilet paper.
Hey, someone's coming.
Stop. Miss West said to check the code before entering.
What code?
Safe Haven Inn only has 10 standard spots and 2 VIP spots available. Standard spots are straw mats in the lobby. 1 bowl of porridge a day. Pay 1 low level. Ability core or 10 pounds of scrap metal. VIP spots get private beds, hot showers, and all-you-can-eat food. Pay an ultimate ability core or have a special life skill.
Are you nuts? For someone of my status, you're making me sleep on a straw mat? And picking up scrap metal?
In my game, there are no bosses, only laborers. Cyclops, this lady thinks it's too low class. Show her out.
I don't have an ability core, but I used to be a senior agronomist. In my box, I have the improved rice seeds I've spent my life developing. Can I trade for a spot?
A hidden technical NPC has arrived.
Sir, the inn happens to need a deputy manager and a head of agriculture. You'll get a VIP spot, and a private room with a window.
Rare item detected. Improved rice seeds. Inn leveling up conditions triggered. Expert employee recruited. Inn prosperity plus 100. Upgrading to a 2-story furnished building.
Now this is living. Next step is to turn that vegetable garden into a private orchard.
Launch an urgent time-limited mission. Obtain basic gene repair serum. Mission location. Downtown recovery pharmaceutical plant. This mission requires the host to be on site.
This crappy system. It's actually forcing me to go off-site.
Take a break, Miss West. Your stamina is way too low.
Cut the crap, the lab is right ahead. Grab the stuff and leave immediately.
It turns out that away from that creepy house, she's just an ordinary woman who's out of breath just from walking. Killing her here will get us punished by the contract. But if she accidentally falls into a horde of zombies, the inn will belong to us.
Found it. Let's go.
Oh no, the door's broken. Miss West, hold them off first. I'll go find a way out through the back.
Duyan Long, what are you doing? Open the door.
Haha, Miss West. Just stay inside and be zombie snacks. I'll take good care of the inn for you. Let's go.
I'm sorry, Miss West. I couldn't protect you. We're going to die here.
D? That's not in my vocabulary. This is an insurance policy worth 1,000 prosperity points. Cyclops, you better pray that you don't cry too hard later.
I am now the new owner of the inn. That stupid woman must have already become.
Cyclops. Hard work going off-site. Why are you back even slower than me?
Are you a ghost or a human? How is this possible?
Within my domain, I am king. Relying on items is risky after all. I must strengthen my own physique.
I was wrong, boss. The outside is crawling with zombies. Let me in. I'm down to bark. I'll work for you forever.
Traitors only have one end. Expulsion. Blacklisted for life.
Spending 1,000 coins. Attribute enhancement successful. Gym. Current host stats. Strength 3, Agility 4. Constitution 2.
In a game, as long as the grind doesn't kill you, grind like your life depends on it.
You're pushing it, boss. Don't you have a system invincibility zone?
I'm invincible inside the inn, but I'm squishy the moment I step out. Stats increased. Constitution 15, Strength 18. Leveling up by hitting the gym is too slow. To tear zombies apart, I need that item from the system mall. Genetic Enhancement Serum. A big client is here. These high rollers from the shelter must have the leveling up currency I need. Advancement currency.
In this restricted area, there's actually a pit stop of this caliber. Boss, we need supplies and the best rooms available.
This inn doesn't accept gold. I want energy cores.
That's too expensive.
The black rain is coming. Within 100 miles of here, there's not even a hole to hide from the rain. The materials are more important.
Deal. But I also want the anti-mutation serum.
Harvest successful. System. Exchange for the genetic enhancement serum. Spending all energy.
Generating serum.
Miss West, these dark clouds can instantly melt a level 2 supernatural's defenses. This place is literally a miracle.
Not exactly a miracle. Technology changes lives.
Kennedy West, you have such power and resources. Why not consider joining the Nightfall base? Humanity is currently on the brink. If you're in, served as an outpost.
Captain Craig, first, I'm not used to being a subordinate. Second, I'm a businesswoman. Being a savior is too exhausting. I just want to see my inn reach its max level.
Boss, that's it. The woman must have top-tier spatial gear and endless supplies.
This is what I got from the black market, a super-powered jammer. Don't worry, whether she's spatial or defensive, once this thing is on, every power within 100 miles will fail.
The barrier is breaking. Get her. Leave the females. Take all the supplies.
A yammer. Nice try. Too bad mine isn't a superpower.
Won't you save me?
Miss West, I'll take my leave. If you change your mind and want to join the base, the gates of Nightfall Base will always be open to you.
Miss West, it worked. After using the system nutrient solution you gave us, this batch of hybrid rice not only matured 10 times faster, but it also automatically absorbs toxins from the air and converts them into nutrients.
Excellent. Food self-sufficiency is what gives the inn the strength to grow.
Inn prosperity has exceeded 5,000. Ultimate leveling up reward granted.
System loading flight module.
Main quest. Global expansion has begun. Host, please establish more ground branches. To launch global trade expansion.
A single inn is far too quiet. I want every living creature on this wasteland to become one of my VIP members. Post-apocalyptic survival? No. This is just a game I've already cleared. The air up here is so fresh. No stench of rotting zombies. And no scavengers buzzing around like flies.
B-Boss, I'm afraid of heights.
Abnormal prosperity consumption detected. Warning, current hover power is too high.
Consuming 100 prosperity points per minute. 100 a minute? Are you robbing me? System, shut down the climate control immediately. Turn off the decorative lights. Turn off that damn automatic fragrance.
All life support indicators have been minimized, but the hover module has fixed consumption. This cannot be solved by cutting costs.
Eddie, stop puking. Hold on tight to the railing. We're going to crash.
Oh my god. Doesn't this game have a reset button?
Hold it. Even if we have to destroy the backyard garden, we have to stop.
Energy completely depleted. The inn is entering emergency mode. Current coordinates. No Man's Land, no, 07, Death Saline Alkali Land, warning, radiation intensity level 3. The barrier can only last for 24 hours. Please replenish energy as soon as possible.
Boss, it looks like we've landed in hell this time.
Main quest updated. Find high-energy mineral veins.
Since we've landed, this land is going to belong to West. Eddie, take that infinite durability shovel. Let's go check out the abandoned waste station up ahead. Looks like the level of these mobs is a bit high.
Miss West, this monster's vibe is off. This isn't a zombie at all. Get inside and hide.
What's the rush? Before you fight a boss in a game, don't you test the mechanics first?
It's over.
I see. Although the shield range has shrunk, the absolute defense's underlying code hasn't changed. Isn't this the legendary invincibility glitch spot? I've been broke for so long. It's time to recoup.
LV-10 radiation mutant killed. Item dropped. Low-level mutated energy core. Join.
Loot dropped, and it's an energy core. Eddie, stop playing dead, get up and work.
Miss West, there are too many of them. What if the stun baton runs out of power?
You're a support, why do you care about damage? Your job is to loot. No one is leaving today.
Miss West, there are no more monsters. We've cleared the area.
Detected. Low-level mutated energy core X18.
It figures farming mobs only barely keeps us fed. To really take off again, this little power, it can't even spark a lighter. The outer mobs are cleared. Time to hit the dungeon. Eddie, grab your gear.
Run. You lowlife scum. Being scouted by our Black Wolf gang is your lucky day. Now get in the mine and dig for me.
B-Boss, why did you hit them? These guys are clearly outlaws. Why couldn't we just take a detour?
I didn't mean to hit them. I was actually aiming for the mutated rat next to them. It's their fault for riding so recklessly and getting in my way.
Shit. Which one of you wants to die meddling in our business? I can't believe in this shitty radiation zone we'd find such a fine hottie. Today is our lucky day. Capture her and take her to Boss Black Wolf. She's totally worth 10 purification shots.
Run, miss! They're the Black Wolf gang from the substation.
Key NPC Franklin detected carrying incomplete mechanical blueprints.
Me leg.
Boss, can you really be this tough even outside the safe zone?
Have mercy, Savior.
Take it easy. I'm no savior. I'm just a law-abiding innkeeper. You have a blueprint.
I stole it from the prison. There's a lunatic in the water dungeon named Sawyer Blackwell. He spends all day drawing things no one understands on the walls. Boss Black Wolf is forcing him to build weapons. He refused, so they beat him every day.
Beaten? That's no way to treat a talent. Eddie, tie this trash up. Let's head to the water dungeon.
Boss, just two of us? To raid the Black Wolf Gang's base? Okay.
Let me correct you. This isn't a raid. This is to conduct a fair and targeted recruitment session.
Miss West, this place is like a maze. We won't get lost, will we? I heard the Black Wolf Gang has hundreds of members.
The system's mission navigation is better than old world GPS. Shh, against the wall.
I heard Boss went to the water dungeon again to torture that lunatic Sawyer. He's really a tough one. He refuses to hand over the old world generator's core password. Boss gave the order. If he doesn't talk tonight, cut off 2 of his fingers.
Miss West. These people. Sus.
Now isn't the time for mercy. Our target is the water dungeon.
Yeah.
Lead the way to the water dungeon. Try any tricks, and I'll give you a taste of fried brains.
Sawyer, my patience is limited. Draw the weapon blueprints from your head.
A muscle-brained gorilla like you doesn't deserve my tech. My machines are meant to rebuild civilization, not to be butcher knives for pieces of trash like you.
Beat him.
Keep this up and my chief engineer will be totaled. Eddie, get ready for scavenging.
Who's there? You're dead.
How dare you touch my people?
Where did this little brat come from? How dare you ruin my plans? I'll turn you into mincemeat.
Lethal physical attack detected. 20 prosperity points automatically deducted. Activating single target, negative kinetic deflection field.
How is this possible? What kind of metahuman are you?
Move 1 more inch, and I'll take out your other eye too.
Who are you?
If you're also here to force me to build weapons, don't waste your breath.
His health bar is almost empty. If I don't patch him up soon, this NPC is going to be totaled. Hungry? Eat something.
This is real food, no radiation taste. It really tastes like meat broth. You're giving me something this precious. What exactly do you want from me? Let me be clear, I don't build weapons for killing.
Build weapons? No, that's way too low level. Right now, I need someone who can build generators, fix pipes, and be my chief engineer for infrastructure. Benefits include room and board, 3 radiation-free hot meals a day. The lab is yours to use however you want. I only have one requirement. Give me your technical skills, and go all in for me.
As long as I'm fed, my life is yours.
Contract active. Congrats, host, on recruiting mechanic Sawyer Blackwell.
I've got my talent. Now, it's time to calculate the cost of delaying my employee from starting their shift.
What are you doing?
Tell your lackeys to keep their necks clean and wait for me. I'll be back.
Don't let them escape. The boss is down. Kill them. Avenge the boss.
Miss West, there are too many of them. They've got heavy weapons. We won't make it out.
In my vocabulary, no escape doesn't exist. There's only whether I want to leave. Close your eyes.
My eyes, my ears.
I'm finally out.
Tell those still breathing. We're not even yet. Watch your backs, because I'm coming for you. I've got my eyes on this land.
Miss West, now that you're done showing off, let's get out of here. We will be finished. If their main force shows up...
Pathetic. Move it. Back at the inn, I'll show you what real technology is.
In this high radiation zone, there's actually a shield that blocks radiation completely. This tech defies the laws of physics. It's a miracle. This is a miracle. Miss West, where's the generator for this shield? What kind of energy core does it use?
Cut the crap. Go change your clothes first, then get to work. Sawyer, since you signed the contract, now is the time to show your worth.
This is configuration of high-frequency electromagnetic power. No. It's more precise than that. It's literally a work of art.
I'm giving this to you. There are basic materials in the backyard. I need you to build it. The sooner the better.
Of course. For the sake of braised beef boots. Energy tower activated.
Primary energy conversion tower completed. Commencing environmental radiation absorption. Warning. Environmental energy conversion rate is extremely low. Only enough to maintain the inn's minimum operations. Unable to charge for liftoff. To restore levitation status, high-quality energy cells are required.
We've been absorbing radiation for ages, and that's all the charge we got? This is literally like using a power bank to charge an EV. Those high-grade crystals, the Black Wolf Gang, has been mining all these years. It's time they found a new owner. Eddie, Sawyer, get some sleep tonight. Tomorrow, we're going shopping.
What a humiliation. A woman not only mangled my hand, but also stole my personal slave. Listen up. That woman isn't just a looker. I heard her rundown shack is full of endless food and clean water.
Take the food, the water, and the woman.
With this steel beast, I don't care about that damn energy shield. I'm going to crush it to dust. All units move out. Objective, that inn in the salt flats.
Miss West, they're here. They're all here. At least 100 of them, and they have combat vehicles.
We're done for. That's an old world heavy engineering mech. Its chainsaw can easily slice through half-meter-thick steel plating. Miss West, our current primary power tower doesn't provide enough power to withstand that kind of sustained damage.
Is that so? Then we just won't let him touch the shield.
Listen up, woman. My army is here. I'm giving you one last chance. Hand over Sawyer. Then crawl out on your knees from that shield. And please me. If I'm in a good mood, maybe I'll let you die in one piece.
Does your hand not hurt anymore? What's wrong? Is one mechanical eye not symmetrical enough? Looking to replace the other one?
You've got a smart mouth. Open fire. Blast that pathetic shield to pieces.
Warning. Shield under heavy fire. Energy consumption increasing. Backup energy at 15%. Shield collapse estimated in 30 seconds.
Miss West, the shield's about to break. We're so dead.
This turtle shell is almost done. Mech, move in. Slice her and the house right in half.
Electromagnetic storm tower fully charged. Large number of low-level mechanical targets detected. Authorization granted. Releasing full power electromagnetic pulse.
This is a directed high-energy EMP. How could she compress this much energy within such a small base station?
What's happening? Power systems offline. System reboot. Reboot failed.
That's it? I thought they'd be more resistant.
My gun. The gun backfired. The car won't move. What the hell? What kind of sorcery is this?
My eyes. My mech? This is impossible.
You just wiped them all out? Is this tower really that powerful?
It's perfect. Against unshielded low-end machinery, it's a total wipeout on another level. This is a miracle.
System. Disable barrier.
Barrier disabled.
Now that your toys are broken, let's talk about compensation.
Don't fear her. She's all alone. That sorcery definitely can't be used repeatedly. Guys, hack him to death with knives.
Yeehaw.
Since diplomacy didn't work, it looks like we're doing this the hard way. Good thing I just upgraded my strength to 25 last night.
What? What's with this superhuman strength? Stay away from me. What kind of monster are you?
I gave you a chance, but you insisted on ruining my lawn, and you even tried to tear down my house. Now your pathetic pride and your so-called army are both gone. According to the rules of the wasteland, how do we deal with losers again?
Don't kill me, I beg you. Miss West, I was wrong. The substation is yours. The underground water dungeon is yours too. Just spare my life. Have mercy, Miss West.
Why waste your breath on this trash? They've committed so many crimes. Let's just bury them all and use them as fertilizer.
All of them? Eddie, your business mindset is too outdated. Killing is the least profitable business in the apocalypse.
Safe Haven Inn lifetime labor contract. Non-salary edition.
Given the damages you've caused to this inn, including emotional trauma, shield wear, and property destruction, I've decided to disband the Black Wolf Gang starting today. All of you will officially become honorary miners for Safe Haven Inn's substation mining zone. You'll work 16 hours a day with no time off. We provide safe underground housing and 2 daily meals of radiation-free system catering.
16 hours of digging every day? This is even harsher than what we forced our slaves to do. This isn't atonement. This is a death sentence.
If you think it's too hard, you can always choose the second option. Eddie, go get the shovels.
I'll sign.
Everyone, pick up the pace. If you don't finish your quota today, no one eats. From a hunted drifter to a foreman managing hundreds of thugs, Miss West is truly amazing.
Large labor force successfully recruited. Deploy now?
Deploy. Let my business empire drive its first stake into this wasteland.
Ding. First ground substation. Thunder Energy Lodge is deploying. Defense barrier extending simultaneously. Mining entrance and living area covered.
A miracle. It's a miracle.
What are you all just standing there for? Eddie, take them to get cleaned up.
Miss West said, you were forced to be here before. Now you're free. Anyone who wants to leave gets 3 buns. Those who want to stay just need to sign a standard employment contract. 8 hours of easy sorting a day. Room and board included.
Leave? Only a fool would leave. I'm down to stay here for the rest of my life.
When I dig through this place and find that old world armory, I'll tear that woman limb from limb.
Black Wolf, what are you muttering about? You're still 3 baskets short of your quota today. If you don't finish, you'll be sleeping in the solitary water cell tonight. No dinner for you.
Sir, how the tables have turned. The old saying was right.
The reactor under Miss West is connected to the substation's old circuit remnants. The Black Wolf gang laborers are highly efficient. The first batch of high-purity energy cores has been extracted.
Ding. Receiving continuous energy transmission. Main branch levitation module charging. Prosperity is increasing rapidly. Prosperity plus 100. Prosperity plus 250. Prosperity plus 500.
Miss West, at this rate, in less than 3 days, our prosperity will break the 50,000 mark. This is faster than a printing press.
This is what we call the scale effect. Send word to Yara Blackwell. Give those thugs underground a night shift. I want all the defense. Systems at the main location fully upgraded to the max within the month.
Manager Blackwell? Those guys from the Black Wolf gang have been mining too deep lately. They say, strange vibrations are coming from deep within the mine, and the temperature is rising.
Vibrations? It's probably just natural crustal shifting. Beneath this saline land used to be a large nuclear power plant. Some geological activity is normal. Tell them not to make excuses for slacking. Miss West wants output. Output. You have to dig deep to get the high purity cores.
Warning, power transmission interrupted. Warning, subterranean mining area at Substation 1. Level 7 destructive energy signature detected. Thunder in defense shields sustained heavy damage. Mine shaft collapsed. Production lines are completely paralyzed.
Who dares to cut off my cash flow?
Miss West, the Black Wolf dug through the magma layer beneath us. A level 7 crystal behemoth was sleeping inside. He's awake. He's devouring the high-energy crystal cores in the mineral vein. The energy shield is crashing. The entire Subtower 1 is in danger of destruction.
Level 8. That's a disaster-level monster that could easily destroy a medium-sized shelter. Miss West, let's dismantle the subtower and bail.
Bail? I've invested so much capital into building this production line, and he trashes it the moment he wakes up? This isn't a disaster. This is harassment and destruction of private property.
Monster. There's a monster underground.
System. I want something that can smoke this insect in one shot. Recommendation complete. Individual Godslayer mech. Limited time trial version. 10 minutes. Price. 50,000 prosperity points. Note, this is your entire current savings.
550,000. Miss West, this is everything we've saved day and night over the last few days. If we buy this, we'll be broke again.
Wealth spent will always return. Since this monster was sleeping in the mineral vein, the core it drops will definitely be worth the price.
Redemption successful. Individual Godslayer mech has been deployed to the main store's projection bay.
It's over. My life's work.
Do you have any idea how much money I lost during the half hour? Do you stop working? System. What's the mecha synchronization rate?
Synchronization rate is 100%. Trial period countdown, 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
If you stand between me and my money, even Jesus can't save you.
It's beautiful. What technology is this? Neural interface technology. Anti-gravity engine. High-frequency vibration weapons. In my lifetime, if I could just touch that mecha, it'd be worth dying for.
Trying to run? You trashed my mine. If you don't leave your life here, how am I supposed to break even?
Warning. 3 minutes remaining for the mecha trial.
3 minutes. That's enough.
Extremely high purity energy source detected. A super high energy ley line core. If it detonates, everything within 10 kilometers will turn to ash.
A super ley line core. This won't just cover our costs. It'll be worth every penny. System. Maximum output mode. Godslayer punch.
Congrats, host. Level 7 Crystal Behemoth slain. God tier material acquired. Premium high energy ley line core X1. This core can provide unlimited clean energy.
Kennedy. This is the perfect energy vessel. With this, we won't need to mine those low-grade radioactive ores anymore.
Who broke through the lava layer just now?
Please, have mercy, boss. I didn't know there was a monster down there.
Install this in the energy tower. As for him, given his major blunder that caused the work stoppage, he's sentenced for the next 30 years to digging 2 extra hours of pits every day. You're lucky you didn't die in that monster's mouth. But don't forget, your life is my property now. Get to work.
Miss West, this is a ley line core. You're just handing it over to me like this? If I install it wrong, we'll both be blown sky high.
If you can't even install this, I'll throw you and the Black Wolf into the mines to dig for coal together. Get a move on. The main branch is waiting for this power to take off.
Sawyer, believe in yourself. You're the chief engineer handpicked by the boss.
Connection complete. Energy output rate set to 100%.
High-grade energy source detected. Branch 1, Thunder Energy in. Energy module is undergoing a qualitative change. Auto-leveling up to perpetual motion industrial fortress.
What? What kind of magic is this? This is heaven. It's pure heaven.
Everyone, welcome to the new Safe Haven Inn, Thunder Branch. Starting today, this place will provide 2 4-hour, fully automated energy refining. Sawyer, given your technical expertise and your performance today, I'm officially appointing you Manager of Branch 1 and Chief Mechanical Engineer. That newly built high-end independent lab will be your private domain from now on. You can use it however you want.
I'll pledge my life to you.
Main branch energy is topped off. Levitation modules are at 100% charge. All defense systems have been upgraded to the current maximum level. Current prosperity points has officially surpassed the 100,000 mark.
I've got power and money in my pocket now. It's time to see who's really in control of the rations in this wasteland that keep people alive. Time to head out and find the next opportunity. I'm leaving Sawyer to you. Remember my rules. Output is the only metric for success. If I find the power transmission drops for even a single second, Black Wolf, then I'll have to toss you into the reactor as fuel.
Flight modules fully initialized. Anti-gravity engine output is normal. Current altitude, 900 meters. 500 meters. 8,000 meters. Entering the stratosphere. Cruising state stabilized.
Boss, flying up here is just different. The air is even sweeter than it is down there. We have power and money now. We can literally own this wasteland.
It's too early to talk about owning it. In the apocalypse, electricity can solve machinery problems, but it can't solve the hunger in people's bellies. System. Bring up the global resource map. Mark the priority areas without heavy nuclear contamination and with arable land.
Searching. Search complete.
Boss, the place, which is marked on the map, is Fogwood Forest. This is the wasteland's most famous off-limits zone. I heard the plants in there have all mutated. Not only do they eat people, but even the spores they release are highly toxic. No raider who's ever gone in has ever come out alive.
If no one goes there, doesn't that mean there's no competition? The land is even free. Besides, if it can grow such lush mutated plants, it means the soil and water down there are incredibly nutrient-rich. System. Have eyes on Fogwood Forest. Full speed ahead. Since there's no food available, I'll just grow it myself. I'm going to monopolize the last clean meal in this world. Whoever controls the food controls all of humanity.
Warning. Entering high-risk zone above Fogwood Forest. High concentrations of mutated spore toxins detected. Host, please stay within the defensive barrier.
This place is so green it's freaking me out. System, start geological scan. Search for the groundwater convergence point.
Scanning. Found high-purity underground water vein. Coordinates locked.
Great. Drop anchor there. Descending.
This is literally a living green hell. Are we really staying in this place? Can this land grow anything fit for people to eat?
As long as there's water and soil, there's no crop. The system can't grow. Let's go, Eddie. Come with me to connect a hose.
Is it safe here, Miss West? I saw the sap dripping from those leaves can even corrode stone.
As long as you don't go looking for trouble and stay inside the barrier, you'll live. This is it, Eddie. Dig down 3 meters. We'll hit the underground water vein.
You got it. Heavy lifting is my specialty.
If I can extract these toxins, they might fetch a good price. Someone's alive. In this hellhole?
Miss West, I hit water. It's so clear. What the hell is this thing? Miss West! Miss West, help!
You're asking for it.
But my hand is about to break.
Warning. Shield sustaining both high-frequency physical and toxic corrosion. Current depletion rate is critical. Shield estimated to overload and collapse in 30 minutes.
What on earth is buried down here? Talk about opening a can of worms.
But boss, I think I'm seeing the light.
Warning. Employee infected. Estimated time until dissolving into sludge, 3 minutes.
Damn it, there's no antidote.
He's poisoned by bloodvine. Medicine won't help him. Only our tribe's herbs can cure him.
What are your terms?
Give me clean. Food without that purple mist taste. My people are starving.
A struggling local who tames high-level mutants and knows this off-limits terrain. They aren't just locals. They're a fine, cheap security force.
One-way temporary passage confirmed.
Come in, younger girl. I'll take the medicine. As for the food, if your medicine works, this is yours along with the clean water.
Oh my god. I'm back from the dead. This medicine really works.
Why aren't you eating?
I can't. The elder says the tribe's food won't last through the night. This can of miracle meat with no radiation taste has to go back to the children undergoing mutations.
Mutation?
But the food contamination in the forest has worsened lately. Everyone's bodies can't take it anymore. I'll give you all my mutated skins in exchange. Please, save my people.
Take me to your tribe. Let me see what's going on.
Okay.
Ella, you brought an outsider back. It's forbidden.
Elder, I found food that isn't toxic. They aren't bad people. This lady can save us.
Pure food without radiation. This only existed in the old world. In legends. Who the hell are you?
The goddess has arrived. Goddess, please grant us the pure fruit. The Grey Wolf tribe will serve you for generations.
Got them all. This was easier than recruiting bandits. No need for servants. I'm more about equal rights. Everyone, want to start farming?
Goddess, you mean farming? The soil in this fogwood forest is soaked in toxins. If you plant seeds, they'll turn into black sludge in less than half a day. Nothing edible can grow here.
She's right. We've tried countless times. Only man-eating toxic vines can survive here.
In my vocabulary, there's no such thing as infertile land, just investors who haven't spent enough. Everyone, since you've signed this Safe Haven in Branch 2, Agricultural Development Collab Agreement, the land issue will be handled by me as the investor. All you need to do is provide the labor. System, bring up the Geological Reformation and Purification Catalog.
Recommended item. Absolute Purification Field Generator. Function. Clears all radiation within range and restores soil fertility. Range. 10 square kilometers. Price 80,000 prosperity points. Current balance.
Buy it. You have to spend money to make money. You can't grow crops without spending prosperity points. Give me a targeted drop. Everyone, keep your eyes peeled. Miracle for you has arrived.
Divine punishment? Divine punishment is here. The pain is gone. The itching stopped. It's the scent of soil. No smell of blood. No smell of poison.
This is the soil of life.
All right, stand up. The land has been tilled for you. Next, let me introduce you to Safe Haven Inn's core technical backbone.
Good soil. I can smell it, the rich scent of this black soil from up here. It's literally pure perfection.
Well, is he a god too? Why is he eating dirt?
Roy, stop embarrassing yourself. The dirt isn't toxic, but it has no nutrients. From today on, he's the second branch's technical director. If he tells you to plant east, you don't plow west.
These are our laborers. These physiques and muscles are amazing. They're literally natural-born plowing machines.
Master Roy, we have the land, but we don't have any seeds.
Since I'm here, how could I come empty-handed? System-exclusive improved version. Radiation-resistant, fast-growing purple garlic. Not only is it edible, it also repels low-level mutant bugs. Giant high-yield mutant corn. One stalk produces 10 ears. One ear can feed you for 3 days. And this, my masterpiece. Drought-resistant, flood-tolerant, high-energy golden rice. Enough talk. While the soil is at its peak right now, get to work in the field stat. If today you don't finish plowing this 10 square kilometer field, no one gets to eat. That bear over there. Yeah, you're plowing too deep. Are you trying to dig through the earth? Team 3, watch the spacing. Every cornstalk must be 50 centimeters apart. If you're off by a centimeter, I'm cutting your dinner.
The second branch, Harvest In, the foundation is set. Estimated maturity period, 3 months.
3 months is too slow. My cash flow can't wait 3 months. System, exchange for 100 barrels of the special time-accelerating biofertilizer. I want to see fields of gold within 3 days.
Miss West, with this time acceleration, a single bucket of biofertilizer costs 1,000 prosperity points. 100,000 for 100 buckets. You're draining all our savings.
Money's just paper. We can always make more. These are upfront sunk costs. Once the grain comes in, the resale profit will be massive. Pour it.
Everyone, back to the safe zone of the inn immediately.
Ha ha ha. In all my 30 years, I finally know what it feels like to be full.
Eat, child. Eat up. We'll never have to go hungry again.
Miss West, we hit the jackpot.
We made a fortune. At a conservative estimate, in this first quarter, we'll have 1 million tons of corn and 800,000 tons of golden rice. In this wasteland, it's worth more than 1 million tons of gold.
Get the sacks ready. Tell Sawyer to work overtime to manufacture harvesters. Our food monopoly officially begins today.
Miss West, it's the king of Fogwood Forest. This pure aura of life drew him out.
He wants to freeload off my grain? Has he cleared it with my defense system?
No. Our crops.
Warriors of the Grey Wolf tribe. What's behind us is our very life. Even if we die in these fields.
For the goddess, for the crops. Attack.
Oh, my sweet corn. I raised you so carefully. These little monsters destroying crops is a sin. Boss, where's the shield? Hurry! Get the inn's defense shield up! These half-orcs can fight! But they can't hold out in a war of attrition against a boss-level monster.
Loyalty test passed. Since they're down for risking their lives for me, then as their boss, I can't just let them die for nothing. Warning, enemy numbers are too high. The defense shield cannot cover all the fields. That's a choice for the weak. System, what kind of loot can this monster drop?
Analyzing. The ash after incineration is top-tier wood element plant ash. It can permanently increase soil fertility by 500%.
Plant ash? Then what are we waiting for? It's free fertilizer. Burn it. System. Spend 20,000 prosperity points. To unlock and deploy the AoE lethal defense matrix, solar flamethrowers, coverage area, the entire perimeter of the farmland.
Command confirmed. Solar flamethrower array is deploying.
Grey Wolf tribe, hit the deck!
Fire. Roast this giant leek. System, go all out. Target locked. Burn that forest down for me.
Copy that. Solar flamethrower entering overdrive.
The goddess has sent down heavenly fire.
Area Lord successfully defeated. 10,000-year Lone Vine Demon.
With 100,000 prosperity points worth of fertilizer money, we've not only broken even, but saved next year's fertilizer costs too.
This is good. Within these wood ashes, there is an incredibly strong life energy. Mix it into the soil, and next season's grain yield could double.
Miss West, from this day on, the Grey Wolf tribe will be the sharpest blade in your hand. Whoever dares to touch your crops, we'll deal with them.
I don't just want you to be blades. I want you to be the best farmers too. System, finalize the quest.
Pre-construction requirements met. Deploy immediately. Second ground branch. Harvest in deployment complete. The defense barrier now covers the farmland and residential area. Unlocking system permissions. Automatic threshing and flour processing, grinding and canning.
Everyone, Stop pulling them by hand. See the power of technology.
It's so smooth and fine. There isn't even a trace of sand or sawdust.
This is what real security feels like.
The first quarter harvest is complete. 300,000 tons of flour, 500,000 tons of corn kernels. Thanks to the system's enhancement, this grain is not only radiation-free, but also has an incredibly long shelf life. With these 310 million ton grain silos, we've already filled a tenth of the capacity.
The yield is good. However, grain only rots when sitting in a warehouse. Turning it into prosperity points is what really matters. System consuming prosperity points. Hacking into all current global large shelters, mercenary groups, and warlord communication channels.
Command confirmed. Breaking through the United District firewall. Breakthrough successful. Hacking into the Nightfall-based communication network. Hacking successful. Control established over 95% of global frequency bands. Ready to broadcast.
Commencing broadcast. To all the survivors struggling across the wasteland. As you can see, this inn has just reaped a small harvest. Our grain is 100% pure, with no radiation residue, and even contains trace life energy. Safe Haven Inn's second branch is now officially open. We are launching large-scale grain trade worldwide, as long as you can afford high-level ability cores, or old-world tech blueprints.
That's impossible, even our top tier. Purifiers can't grow grain this pure.
My god, it's actually clean. We're saved. This woman has really caused a stir.
System, are the coordinates public?
The second branch, Harvest Inn's coordinates have been sent to all frequencies. Warning, detected. Multiple unidentified armed convoys moving rapidly toward the second branch.
Estimated intent.
80% trade, 20% pillage.
Pillage. Perfect. Roy is nearly out of fertilizer. And now, the fertilizer has delivered itself. Notify Ruby and Roy. Open the gates. Get ready for guests.
Stop right there. Identify yourselves. Are you here to buy food or to rob us?
Captain, watch out. They're orcs from Fogwood Forest. I can't believe they've become the security guards for this inn.
Julian Holloway from Nightfall Refuge. We're here to make a deal with Miss West. I brought enough to show our sincerity.
Boss, Julian from Nightfall Refuge is here with a dozen men and 5 combat vehicles. He says he's here to trade.
Let him in.
Leave your weapons. Only 2 vehicles are allowed inside.
Miss West, what was shown in the video is actually all true. You really have millions of tons of pure food.
Captain Holloway, we're old acquaintances. Let's skip the pleasantries and verify the goods. Nightfall Base has hundreds of thousands of mouths to feed. How much did you bring to the table?
This is our high-level strategic reserve, which Nightfall Base has spent the last 5 years, sacrificing tens of thousands of lives for, 300 high-grade crystal cores, for 100,000 tons of white flour and 50,000 crates of corn.
If we sold all our cores and energy,
and converted it all, it wouldn't even be worth 100,000. This is a 30-fold return.
30-fold, I thought. You'd be more generous, Captain. 300 high-grade crystals will only get you 50,000 tons of flour at most.
This is highway robbery.
If you're not buying, take your stones and get out. There are plenty of people outside waiting to pay.
Deal. Received 300 high-grade crystal cores.
Pleasure doing business with you. Roy, take him to load the trucks. This is only the first deal. The real profit is yet to come. The people from the United Districts should be arriving soon.
That woman actually grew crops. Julian from Nightfall Base just hauled away dozens of truckloads of flour. Boss Roger, that inn's defense shield looks pretty sketchy. Even Julian played by the rules and bought it. Can we really just take it by force? No matter how tough that shield is, can it withstand my 5 airships bombing it from the air? Once the shield breaks, the ground troops will straight up charge in.
Alert. Multiple hostile targets detected. They are approaching fast, including 50 ground armored units, and 5 low-altitude flight units. Estimated time to reach attack range, 3 minutes.
It's the local raider warlords. They saw me hauling away the food and got greedy. Miss West, they have air support. If your shield can't stop aerial bombs, this whole granary will be destroyed. Does the Nightfall Battalion need to help with the defense?
Help? No need. Captain, your convoy should stay inside the shield for 5 more minutes. The cleanup outside will be over soon. Ruby, Roy. Someone is here to steal the crops. Execute the emergency plan.
Airship fleet, ready all aerial bombs. Blow that turtle shell wide open. This is impossible. How does her inn have an anti-aircraft weapon system? Boss, what is that thing?
For the goddess. For the food. Rip them apart.
Monsters. They won't D. OMG.
Captain, this woman isn't just a monster herself, but even her half-beasts and wild animals are all monsters.
If it had been the Nightfall Battalion chosen to use force, our fate would totally be the same as theirs. Run, full throttle. Get out of this hellhole. Those down there aren't human. They're devils.
Now that you're here, why the rush to leave? Those flies in the sky are getting a bit noisy. System, fire all missiles.
No.
Boss, the lock can't be cleared. The missiles are moving too fast.
No.
The goddess's wrath can burn the sky.
Captain, if we had been outside just now, would we have lasted even 5 minutes?
5 minutes? You're overestimating us. 1 minute would be the limit.
Surrender. We surrender. We beg the owner of the inn, please spare our lives. We're down for working ourselves to the bone. As long as you don't kill us.
Medium-sized raider coalition successfully repelled. The inn's defense system has sustained no damage.
Roy, tell Ruby to withdraw the troops, take those surviving prisoners, and send them to the fertilizer plant. They'll work 16 hours a day, specifically tasked with fermenting the wreckage and corpses outside into phosphate fertilizer.
Yes, boss. Now the base fertilizer for the second season is settled.
Captain, the show's over. For those who haven't arrived yet, send them a message. Our safe haven inn. We'll always welcome those who come with sincerity.
Rest assured, Miss West. Nightfall Refuge will always be Safe Haven Inn's most loyal trading partner.
Master, the intruders who broke into the inn have all been executed.
Everyone, today, someone tried to steal the crops we worked so hard to grow. But they've turned into fireworks in the sky and fertilizer in the ground. On this wasteland, there is no law, only power. Since this land is mine, the rules are set by me. There is only one rule. If you dare step on a single of our grain, you'll pay with your life. If you dare steal a single grain of my food, I'll wipe out your whole line.
We swear loyalty to Miss West. We swear to defend the granary to the death.
Good. Roy.
Yes, Miss West.
I officially appoint you as the manager of Harvest Inn and chief agricultural officer. I'm leaving the yield of these 1,000 acres to you. If the yield drops, I'll cut your research funding.
I'll get the job done. As long as I'm here, the post stands. As long as the land's here, the crops stay.
Rubby.
Here.
I appoint you as the assistant manager and chief of security for the second branch. All the half-orc warriors and mutant beast swarms are under your command. Don't let anyone near Roy's crops.
Yes.
We'll defend our home to the death.
Miss West, we sold half of our reserves this time. How much are these cores actually worth?
How much, Eddie? Think bigger. With this money, we can unlock the highest tier tech tree, load all these cores into the main power hub. It's time for us to leave. We have power and we've eaten our fill. Next, it's time to solve the most fundamental problem of the wasteland. The zombie virus. How can we be set for life without slinging dope? System, lock on to Zero City. Full speed ahead. System. Profits from food and energy have stabilized. Activate the Advanced Medical and Genetic Tech module.
Unlock high-level genetic medical pods. Exchange for supercomputer crystals. Launch new main mission. Venture deep into the ruins of Zero City. Recover the quantum supercomputer.
System. Pull up the 3D map of Zero City. Pinpoint the location of the quantum supercomputer.
Searching. Located at level 50 underground in the center of Zero City. Tens of millions of genetic test subjects.
10 million zombies? Think of the market potential. If I can develop a genetic cure, it'll be way more profitable than selling food. System, move the inn over there.
Boss, with numbers like these, even if we use the electromagnetic cannons at Station 1, it would take months of firing. How are we supposed to get down there?
How to get down? By jumping, of course.
Jump? Jump down? There's a horde of tens of millions down there. Aren't you just throwing yourself into a meat grinder?
The supercomputer is on basement level 50. The inn is too large. It won't fit inside. Someone has to go down and get the core data. Don't worry, your boss is at max level.
Warning. Severe signal interference in the area below. Once underground, the inn will be unable to provide remote fire support. Host, please stay safe.
Eddie, watch the place. Once I get the processing core back, we'll start selling the meds.
Warning, impact imminent. Activating directional anti-gravity buffer boots.
Warm-up begins.
Underground lab entrance, located 50 levels below ground. Standard access points are destroyed.
Then let's take a shortcut.
Destination reached. National level gene lab detected. The door uses independent quantum encryption. Physical breaching would take far too long and might trigger the self-destruct sequence.
This shell looks tougher than the shields at Safe Haven Inn. System, can you hack it?
Attempting access.
Warning, backtrace detected.
Someone actually made it down here alive. Did those dumbasses upstairs send you to die? Whoever you are, take one more step, and I'll blow it.
50 levels underground, surrounded by millions of corpses. There's actually a survivor, and judging by that tone, he sounds like a total psycho. Blu-ray. Just based on your lab being without water and without power for 5 years. Hey, does your detonator even have a charge?
How do you know I've been without power for 5 years? Are you here to steal my treasure? I'm telling you. Even if I die, I won't let you have my research.
I'm not here to steal your treasure. I just need to borrow your quantum supercomputing hub. Of course, if you could open the door while you're at it, I might consider buying you a nice meal.
A nice meal? The outside is crawling with radioactive monsters. Where would you get food? Scammer! You're all scammers. The people up top abandoned us long ago. They only want destruction.
Hey, Dr. Rat in there, I'm in a hurry. Since you won't open the door, I'll just have to break in. System, activate high-power plasma cutting mode.
Copy. Please step back, host.
Stop right there. One more step, and I'll shoot. This is a miniature nuclear battery, powering a modified high-frequency railgun. One shot will turn you into molecules.
That's it? This is the SSR rank genetic scientist? He's clearly just a starving lunatic. Dr. Taylor, right? Easy, Tiger. Look at you. You're malnourished. Your hands are shaking too much to even hold that gun. Why don't you have some water to calm your nerves?
This level of molecular arrangement, this kind of pure life energy, it's impossible. This violates the second law of thermodynamics. No radiation contamination, zero biological activity. It's 10,000 times higher than the mutants outside. The stability of this molecule, it's literally like God handcrafted it personally. This is impossible. We've studied gene locks for 50 years, and we can't even hold a candle to this. Who on earth are you? From which underground bunker? Those little cuties underground couldn't possibly create a miracle like this. Are you an alien?
I told you, I just run an inn. This bottle of water in my shop is just the most basic drink. Now, Dr. Taylor, let's talk business. I need your quantum supercomputer hub.
No, that's my life's work. It's the last hope for humanity's revival. The data in that computer, I'd rather die than give it to someone with such a mysterious background.
You've nearly eaten all the mutant rats, and you're still talking about human revival? Look at these terms. First, an unlimited supply of pure water and food. At least one meal a day featuring braised pork. Second, I'll provide you with a totally sterile, top-tier lab with technology far beyond this era. Third, all the research material of this caliber you need.
I'll sign, Miss West. From this day forward, Isaac Taylor's life, his brain, and that piece of junk supercomputer are all yours. If anyone touches your things, I'll gut them alive with a scalpel.
System, begin retrieval. Quantum supercomputer hub detected. Commencing space folding scan.
Space folding technology. You're incredible, Miss West. We're dead. Miss West, the supercomputer's base is connected to the underground city's main grid. By pulling the computer, we've alerted that monster.
The monster? That so-called zombie king?
Intruders. Seal the gates. Tear them to pieces.
Warning. A massive horde of tens of millions is forming an encirclement. The underground exits have been under heavy physical lockdown. Host is in a state of extreme danger.
Miss West, did you hear that? That's the sound of the zombie tide passing through. They're tunneling underground. Millions of them. We're so dead. If I'd known, I would have rather starved to death right here.
Shut up. If you don't want me to throw you out to feed the zombies, stay close.
This is it. It's the end of the world.
Human, you're strong. But in the face of sheer numbers, an individual's struggle is meaningless. Hand over the fragments of the supercomputer core. I will grant you the honor of becoming my high-ranking thrall. Otherwise, this tide of millions will tear you apart, inch by inch.
Grant me honor? Who do you think you are? You think you're worthy of a contract with me? You think locking the doors and letting loose a few dogs is enough to take me down? Now I'll teach you the second rule of the apocalypse. Wherever I stand is my inn.
What did you do?
Ding. Beacon confirmed. Ground Substation 3. Lifeline Haven deployment complete. Totally invincible defense barrier. Medical deck synced and activated. Coverage radius, 50 meters.
I'm not dead. Is this heaven?
Let me correct you. This isn't heaven. This is my turf.
Ah.
Dr. Taylor, your ticket from hell to heaven, I've already paid it for you. Now, it's time for you to work. Go to the sterile lab. For the crap outside, the medicine to clear it. If you can't make it, I'll throw you out to feed them.
Surround it and hollow out the ground. Take this damn turtle shell and sink it into the lava for me.
The Zombie King actually knows how to dig a pit. It seems this monster's IQ is higher than I thought. I have to end this quickly.
It's alive. It's really alive. Quantum computing power. OMG. This processing speed is at least 10,000 times faster than the old era. Nanoscale precision. Fully automated extraction assistance. This is literally a laboratory of the gods. Come on. Let me see exactly what kind of genetic sequence could create those monsters outside that make me sick.
Dr. Taylor, don't just focus on admiring your new toy. How much longer until you develop the screen-clearing agent?
Miss West, the laboratory you provided is perfect. I have already successfully decoded the ordinary zombie's genetic map. The mutated virus inside them relies on a special dark matter protein to maintain its vital activity. If we can just find a catalyst to destroy this protein structure, it will cause an immediate chain reaction, collapsing them into a pool of pus.
What materials do you need for the catalyst?
That's the problem. I need extremely high concentrations of biological toxins, and a powerful energy source to carry them. But there's nothing here except zombies.
High-concentration biotoxins. A powerful energy source. You should have said so sooner. You might not know, but your boss doesn't just run an inn on this wasteland. I also operate the world's largest independent farm, and the largest energy mining area. System, activate the cross-spatial material transport array. Target anchor point, the second subalter. Bring everything I own over here.
Boss, Branch 1 is running at full power, awaiting instructions.
Listen up, I need you to take Branch 1's underground reactor output and push it to the limit. I'm going to use the spatial portal to draw your high-energy electrical pulses straight up.
Extract them at full capacity from the standard lines.
This power will be used to overclock the supercomputer and act as an energy catalyst for the gene serum. What? Are you afraid the reactor will blow?
If it gets lit, with Sawyer Blackwell here, even if we use the reactor as a nuke, it will only blow by my rules. Don't worry, boss. As long as the IN's receiver holds up, I can drain the Earth's core dry. Preparing Branch 1 for full power overload.
Boss, keep it brief. Roy, that ancient poison vine demon we burned last time, is its toxic life core still there?
Yes, it is. I have it in the highest level biochemical box next door. That thing is way too toxic. Nothing can survive near it.
Send it to the teleportation array immediately. Also, Ruby Blake, get a team together. Go to the edge of Fogwood Forest and cut 100 of the thickest mutant blood vines. Juice them and send them over.
Understood. Grey Wolf Tribe, with me.
Boss, here are the materials you requested. Perfect. The destructive power of this toxin can totally tear through the zombie's dark matter proteins.
Warning. Ultra-high voltage raw electrical pulse received. Energy shield is beginning to experience electromagnetic leakage.
Dr. Taylor, I've given you the energy and the materials. If you don't have the antidote ready by dawn, I'll shove this poison core down your throat and kick you out into the pit.
Come on, run the supercomputer at full capacity. Let me see some hardcore gene recombination. Collapse, meltdown. You damaged goods that defy evolution? Let me grant you the most magnificent destruction. Boss? It's a success. The specialized zombie dissolver, just 1 microgram, can cause a common zombie's cells to undergo an irreversible chain collapse. They instantly turn into bloody water. This is the taste of truth.
Good job, Dr. Taylor. Your braised pork is safe.
But boss, I have a question. While this agent is powerful, it's highly volatile and can't be made into capsules. There are millions of them out there to feed this to, or even more. We can't just rush out, pry open their mouths and pour it down. Even if I worked myself to death, I couldn't even finish a tenth of them.
You're right. There are too many. If we use flamethrowers, it not only wastes energy, but the horde is too dense. The ones on the edge burn, but those inside are still preparing a nice little present. System, can this agent be mixed with water?
Scan complete. Specialized zombie dissolver. It's highly soluble in water and when encased in water molecules, it maintains its high volatility and permeability.
Dr. Taylor, your thinking is too limited. When dealing with such a massive and dense customer base, we can't do retail. We need a large-scale free trial. System, pull up the inn's weather control system.
Weather control system activated. Current coverage area is centered on the inn with a 5-kilometer radius.
Boss, you don't mean...
Exactly. Since they love giving us nice little presents, and since they love huddling together, I'll give the underground of Zero City a little rain. System, activate localized cloud seeding mode, set intensity to heavy rain, mix the dissolver at a ratio of 1 to 10,000 into the rainwater. For full coverage dispersal.
Command received. Starting cloud moisture extraction. Loading mixed agent.
Run. Hurry, run.
It's a miracle. This is literally divine. This dissolution efficiency, the perfect manifestation of this chain reaction. My formula is perfect. I am a god.
If this formula can be diluted and sold as a vaccine, those wasteland warlords will probably give me every last cent they have.
Monster. That woman, she is a total monster. I have to escape to the surface. Once I'm back on the surface...
Trying to run? You are the next Filthy Rich Industries key material. Who's going to cover my losses if you escape?
As long as I leave this place and rally the hordes from other cities.
Running pretty fast, aren't you? But don't you think? Leaving without paying is a bit rude.
Don't push me. You really think I can't kill you?
System, high gravity suppression, single target lock.
What kind of sorcery did you use?
It's not sorcery, it's a superpower. That gravity suppression just now cost me 5,000 prosperity points. You'd better pray that the genes in this body can earn this money back, with interest. Otherwise, I guarantee you'll experience a death 10,000 times more painful than that rain, a death 10,000 times more painful.
Intelligent mutant specimen. A live specimen, boss. Miss West, you're truly a godsend. This is something the entire Wasteland medical community has only dreamed of getting. As experimental material.
Kill me. If you have the balls, just kill me. You lowly humans aren't worthy of touching me.
Dr. Taylor, he's too noisy.
Copy, Miss West. I'll shut him up real quick.
Isaac Taylor, listen carefully. I want you to extract his high-level genes and develop a perfect awakening serum. With just one injection, anyone can have a 100% chance to awaken their powers and never have to worry about becoming one of those brainless monsters out there.
A 100% awakening rate without any mutations. This is breaking the laws of the creator. Miss West, if I can't pull this off, you can have my head. It's not working. This dark matter protein is too toxic. If we strip the mutant toxins, the biological activity will drop to 0 immediately. I have to find a perfect balance point. The electromagnetic pulse from the first branch is too unstable. Using plant ash extract. No, the rejection is too strong. Wait, the perfect carrier is right here. Miss West's miracle water.
Warning. Detected. Mad intense life energy conflict reaction. Pressure in the tank is about to hit critical levels.
Isaac, what are you doing? Are you trying to blow up the lab?
I can't stop. This is the final step of the transformation. If the gene chain isn't broken down and restructured, a perfect shift won't be possible. Give me more power. Crank the first branches. Electrical output to the max. It's done. It's finally done. Humanity is saved.
Ding. Detected. RSS grade custom god tier item. Item name, Perfect Gene Shift Serum. Effects, 100% activation of latent human abilities. 0 risk of genetic mutation. Includes minor life extension.
If I dilute this and split it into 10,000 doses, what happens?
Miss West, since the serum's core activity is so high, even at a 10,000 to 1 dilution, we can guarantee average people a 30% chance to shift, with 0 mutation. Even if they don't, it'll significantly boost their health. They'll be immune to all diseases. Of course, if we don't dilute it, we're literally creating gods.
Isaac, get 100,000 microsyringes ready. Eddie, get me on the full spectrum quantum broadcast. It's time to make those warlords and those worth billions on the wasteland fork over every last crystal core and every last blueprint, and spit them all out.
Survivors of the Wasteland. Safe Haven Inn's third branch, Lifeline Haven, is now officially open. We don't sell water. We don't sell food. We only sell one thing. The Perfect Gene Awakening Serum.
Perfect Awakening. Immunity to mutation. That's impossible. Even the top scientists of the old world couldn't pull that off. She's just an innkeeper. How could she do it? This is totally a scam.
100% chance to gain powers. Complete immunity to the zombie virus. Supplies are limited. First come, first served. The inn's coordinates have been sent. We'll be waiting at Center City 0. Everyone.
Immediately assemble the most elite armored convoy. Take all the level 7 crystal cores from our warehouse. Load them all up. At any cost, we must get that first batch of serums.
The rumors are true. A massive horde of millions was wiped out by her overnight. This innkeeper is literally a god.
Welcome to Lifeline Haven, everyone. It seems you're all very interested in our new product.
Miss West, the United District is willing to offer 500,000 tons of steel and 30,000 ultimate crystal cores to buy out your entire stock.
F off. The United District is a pimple on my ass.
Miss West, I'll offer 5 rare level 8 power cores for all the serums.
At my doorstep, stop all the shouting. Dr. Taylor, show our guests the goods.
Look closely. This is a miracle of science.
I'm not dead. I've awakened. Fire powers. I'm waking up.
Miss West, sell it to me. I'll pay any price.
Miss West, please give me one.
The suckers are ripe for the picking. It's time to start the harvest. Yo, chill, everyone. There are plenty of serums. But for treatments that are in, you need some home training. Now, please line up and get your VIP medical black cards over there.
Standard registration requires a lottery. Registration fee, 10 high-level nuclei for a 1% chance. If you lose, the fee is non-refundable. VIP black card holders skip the line. Guaranteed eligibility for injections. Requirement 1. 100 level, 7 or higher nuclei, or permanent control of a mid-sized shelter.
This is a robbery. 100 level, 7 nuclei? I could sell my entire mercenary crew, and still couldn't afford that. No refunds? You're literally a scam artist.
If it's too pricey, don't buy it. Take a left at the door, head into the Zero City sewers, and try haggling with the zombies. See if they'll give you a discount when they start biting you.
Sweetheart, did you think that pathetic shield made you invincible? Everyone charge. Let's tear this place down. We'll split the meds.
System activated. Medical grade bioelectric countermeasure initiated. This is my shop and these are my rules. Line cutters and troublemakers are disqualified. Incinerated on the spot. Anyone else think it's too expensive?
Oh, Captain Craig. First in line again, I see. 100 level, 7 nuclei, right? I'm down, Miss West.
I hope your medicine is really worth the price.
Captain Craig, you're a regular. Why doubt my reputation? Eddie, set Captain Craig up with a VIP black card. Throw in a top-tier medical pod full body scan.
Good to see you have a conscience.
Step inside, Captain Craig. This can restructure your physiology and repair every hidden injury.
How is this possible? Not only are my old injuries healed, but my powers, they're even showing signs of breaking through to level 8.
I'll do it. I want a black card. I'll give you every nucleus in our shelter. It's all yours. F off. I'm from the United District. Miss West, our commander says. We'll pay 1 million prosperity resources.
In for that medical pod. Get in line, everyone. No pushing. If you're short on cash, we accept shelter deeds. And high-tech blueprints as collateral.
This is what being on another level looks like. I'll use their blood money to build my path to ruling the world.
Ding. Asset settlement complete. Host's current prosperity balance, 10,052,300. Congrats. Host has reached 1 billion in wealth achievements. Title unlocked.
The $1 billion boss. The money we're making now, if converted into old world gold bars, could probably fill up this entire Zero City.
1 billion is just a number. The real value lies in the rules we've established. Dr. Taylor Boss.
Look, the purity of this batch has increased by 5%.
Put the potion research aside for now. From now on, you're officially the manager of the third branch, the Lifeline Haven Medical Center. Besides research, the operations of this entire medical city, its defenses, and those suckers seeking medical care are all under your control.
That's great. I can research even more medicine now.
Boss, everyone, I called you here today to give you a reward, as promised. This is the latest result of Dr. Taylor's research. As the backbone of Safe Haven Inn, you don't need to enter a lottery or pay anything. It's a company benefit, provided free of charge.
Is this the stuff that guarantees a 100% chance to awaken abilities, boss? You're just giving it to us like this?
The inn is only as strong as you are. Next, we're going to start an internal industrial chain leveling up. Sawyer Blackwell, the electricity from Branch 1, besides providing oxygen, must prioritize powering the quantum supercomputers and medical pods of the third branch. Roy, all the waste from your mutated plants should be sent to Dr. Taylor. It'll serve as a special ingredient for biochemical agents. And Dr. Taylor, your mission is to develop a widely sprayable crop immunity serum to double the output of the second branch again.
Great. Medical care driving production. This puts the entire world into our inn's closed-loop system.
$1 billion prosperity points and 3 branches. I already hold the lifeblood of this world. From this day forward, zombies are no longer humanity's nightmare. Because on this land, I am the true ruler.
Have you heard? A place called Safe Haven Inn opened up near Zero City. They sell pure white flour.
Without a single grain of sand.
It's not just food. I heard there's a golden miracle drug.
One shot and you'll shift, without worrying about turning into a zombie. If I could go there and have just one bite of that white flour, I'm down for anything.
Article 7 of the District Code. Spreading rumors is strictly prohibited. Anyone who mentions the name Safe Haven Inn again will be sent to the suicide squad immediately.
Commander, generals, this is all the intel we're going to get in.
This is freaking ridiculous. Where did she get technology that far exceeds the old world?
Come on, hey. Since his food hit the black market, our district's synthetic flour profits have tanked by 70%. Those pigs at the bottom aren't even buying synthetic water anymore. They're all hoping to work as laborers at her inn.
Even more terrifying is that awakening serum. If we let her keep selling it recklessly, the power of those rogue mercenaries and mercenary groups will grow exponentially.
Then let her know who really rules this wasteland. Draft a global announcement immediately. Label Kennedy West and her Safe Haven Inn as an anti-human, extremist, capitalist exploitation group. Announce it to the entire wasteland. Her so-called food and genetic serums all contain a virus, detected by our scientists, that grants absolute control.
I'm afraid those outlaws on the fringes won't be able to resist the temptation and will still trade with her in secret.
Then implement the highest level of global trade embargoes. All those under the United District, Vassal Base, Warlord, and Dripper Encampment under the United District. Anyone who dares to trade with Safe Haven Inn, even for a single grain of rice or a crystal core, not only will the trader be executed, as for their encampment, the district will deploy heavy armor divisions to level it to the ground. Leave no one alive.
United Regions High Command Bulletin. Safe Haven Inn is actually an anti-human biochemical terrorist organization. The food and medicine it sells all contain mutation control viruses. Effective immediately, the region is imposing a global trade embargo. Any encampment who dares buy supplies from the inn, once discovered, will be razed to the ground. Wow, razed to the ground. The United Regions is no joke. Boss, does this mean we can't go to wait in line at Zero City anymore? Are you an idiot? A control virus? I'd rather be controlled and eat pure white flour every meal than stay here chewing on sandy, worthless rocks. Those lords in the region are just jealous that they're stealing their business. My cousin got a bag of corn yesterday from Harvest Inn. He didn't mutate after eating it. Strength even increased. The region wants to cut off our survival, but it won't be that easy.
Captain Craig, I heard your Nightfall Refuge has been doing quite well lately. Not only is everyone eating refined grains, but the number of gifted individuals under you has doubled. In all this, that witch Kennedy West must have played a big part.
Your Excellency, Nightfall is an independent encampment. Who we do business with is not for the High Command to decide.
Independent encampment? In front of the United Regions, there is no such thing as independent in the wasteland.
You must be joking, Your Excellency. The High Command's order we at Nightfall just heard it on the radio. Nightfall Refuge firmly supports the High Command's decision. Please tell the commander. We'll have nothing more to do with that witch.
Smart move.
Captain, this is too much. Those vamps from the United Regions usually ignore us completely, and now that we finally caught a break thanks to Miss West, they come to take the spoils. Are we really going to stop trading with the inn? The boys haven't even gotten all their meds yet.
Stop? Why would we stop?
But the Region's Heavy Artillery Regiment.
The Heavy Artillery? Believe me, if the Region's guns dare to fire, Miss West has 10,000 ways to leave nothing left of them. Give the order. On the surface, the Nightfall Battalion will go silent. In secret, take all operational combat vehicles and fuel them all up. Once the Region is done playing nice with Miss West, we're not just going to help defend. We're preparing to take her side.
Boss! Something wrong. Those bastards from the United District are playing dirty.
What? They think the line is too slow, so they're going to cut in.
It's not just about cutting in, they're cutting off our cash flow. They're not just trashing our name everywhere, calling us a biochemical terrorist organization. Half an hour ago, the district's heavy defense forces mobilized. Within a 100-mile radius, they've set up hundreds of checkpoints. Any convoy they see heading in our direction, they don't even ask questions. They just straight up kill them on the spot.
Trying to play business games with me? Eddie, remember this. In the face of absolute capital and technology, every blockade is a joke. System, activate. The spacefold warp engine. Draw backup power from the first branch. Push the main floating fortress to its limit.
Warning, long-range warp will consume 20 million prosperity points. Do you confirm?
Confirm. I'm going to show the so-called heavens of this wasteland. Exactly. What it means to be on another level.
What's the status?
Brilliant move, Commander. That woman, Kennedy West, is probably hiding in her inn crying right now.
Ha ha ha. This is Safe Haven Inn.
Boss, we are straight up stepping on the head of the Wasteland's biggest warlord. This is so freaking exciting.
Since he won't let my customers leave, then I'll bring the supermarket right to their city gates. System, 4th branch. Execute drop deployment. Coordinates. Outside Dragonspire's main south gate, 100 meters out.
Keep it together. Anti-air missiles, lock on aerial targets. Without the commander's order, no one fires. They fired. They're dropping a destructive weapon.
Ding. 4th ground branch. United Nations Guild. Global Economic Hub deployment complete. A totally commercial safe zone has been established.
Friends of Dragonspire, good afternoon, everyone. Safe Haven Inn's 4th branch. The United Nations Guild officially enters the Dragonspire Business District today. To celebrate our grand opening, the Guild has decided to hold an unprecedented sales event. System. Display the banners. Purified water, fine grains, and gene serums, all 90% off. Civilians only.
90% off? A pound of radiation-free white flour for only 1 low-level crystal core? In this district, half a month of military pay. Can't even buy half a pound of sand-filled black flour.
90% off everything. For civilians only. What a devious scheme. She's not here just to sell goods. She's using these cheap supplies to straight up destroy my district's economic system. She's trying to incite a riot to dismantle my rule from within. Fire. Heavy artillery, open fire. Blow that pathetic United Nations Guild, along with that woman, to smithereens. I won't allow a single civilian to buy her goods.
Load armor-piercing high explosives. Target locked.
Ready.
Open the gates. We want to buy flour. We want clean water.
You leeches. Why are you stopping us from surviving? Open the gates.
Back off.
Commander's orders. Trade embargo in effect. Anyone attempting to leave will be shot on sight.
Push through. Buy some flour for the kids.
Sir. Commander, you can't fire. The rioters in the Chamber of Commerce are all mixed together now. If we fire, the South Gate will be caught in the blast. At least 100,000 civilians will be killed. Our defenses will completely collapse.
Give me a bag of flour. It's real refined flour. No sand, it's sweet. I got it.
It's over. It's all over. I stockpiled 100,000 tons of synthetic flour. Now, I can't even sell a single ton. Who's going to buy our toxic flour now? Outside, for a tenth of the price, you can buy radiation-free, high-quality grain. Our warehouse right now is more like trash than the wasteland itself. I went broke. The economy of the United District has collapsed. The commander's green is too stiff to even wipe my ass with.
That's the smell of pure meat. I served 8 years in the army, and only once, during the commander's parade, did I ever catch a whiff of it. Look at that guard with the wolf ears. What's that in his hand? That's a pure meat burger. And he just tossed half of it away, giving it to his wolf like it's nothing. We're up on the walls, risking our lives for the district while eating dirt. Meanwhile, he's a security guard for the guild, eating pure meat. This soldier life, what's the freaking point of it?
What are you doing? Are you planning a mutiny? Deserting is a capital offense.
A capital offense? I'm already starving to death. The district's money is just scrap paper now. How are you going to pay us? Listen up, Miss West from outside the gates sent word. The United Nations Guild is hiring night guards. Room and board included, meat with every meal, work for a full month, and you even get a bottle of Jean's serum. Whoever wants to be cannon fodder for the district can go ahead. I'm going to guard the gate for Miss West.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm here to apply for the security job too.
We're the garrison from Dragonspire's South Gate. All 500 brothers in the battalion have resigned together. These guns are a gift for the Safe Haven Inn. Please, let us work as security. All we ask for is food. 1 burger a day is fine.
Boss, this move of fighting fire with fire is literally a checkmate. The district's army went rogue just for a few meals.
The commander is finished. It's all over.
Speak. What's up now?
Our economic system has completely paralyzed. Market prices have tanked. The ones worth billions are moving their assets overnight. Even worse, last night, 3 garrison battalions from the South Wall. 1,500 elite soldiers in total.
What happened to them? Were they killed by the United Nations Guild?
They took off their uniforms in the middle of the night and ran off to be security for the United Nations Guild. I heard it's because the food there includes pure meat burgers. Now even the Royal Guard in the inner city are getting restless. They're all clamoring to quit and apply at the Safe Haven Inn.
One day, just one day, the century-old foundation of my United Districts was ruined by that woman, with nothing but some flour and roasted meat. The army has defected. The economy has collapsed. The inner city is rioting. If we don't pull this venomous tooth, that is the United Nations Guild, the United Districts will be history by tonight.
Commander, our city defense force has lost all morale. The guns are almost pointed at our own crew. We can't organize an effective offensive.
If those inner city fuck-ups are useless, then use outside help, Captain Craig. Your Nightfall Battalion is our district's strongest mercenary group. Kill Kennedy West as the vanguard. And the position of Deputy Commander will be yours.
Commander, the Nightfall Battalion is poorly equipped. I'm afraid it will be hard to break the United Nations Guild's defenses.
Julian Holloway, don't think I don't know what you're thinking. You want to sit on the sidelines. Don't forget the coordinates of your Nightfall Refuge are still locked in by my heavy artillery. If you dare disobey, the hundreds of thousands of civilians in Nightfall Refuge will turn to ash instantly. Supervisor Phillip will lead the district's last 1,000 loyal. Praetorian Guards, only advance, no retreating. If anyone dares to step back, they will be executed on the spot.
Nightfall Battalion, listen up. By order of the commander, prepare to charge immediately. Flatten the United Nations Guild. Anyone who disobeys will be executed on the spot. I just ate Miss West's white flower yesterday. And today, I have to point a gun at her. But our families are still at Nightfall Base. The district's heavy artillery is no joke.
Boss. This time the district. Even forced out the Nightfall Battalion. 10,000 elites. That firepower. What if it breaks our golden shield?
The commander is a smart man. A smart man won't make a losing deal.
Julian Holloway, what are you waiting for? 3 minutes are up. If you don't fire now, the hundreds of thousands in Nightfall Base will turn to ash instantly. Open fire. Blow that woman down.
The district is finished. Those old world ways, against her being on another level, are literally a joke. Since we're dead either way, the lives of the Nightfall Battalion, rather than giving them to those lunatics, will give them to the future.
Julian Holloway, you dare disobey orders? Believe me, I'll shoot you right now and take over your command.
I believe you. But you won't get the chance. Screw the Coalition Army. Brothers of the Nightfall Battalion. They're holding our families hostage and using our lives as cannon fodder. I'm done with this today. Everyone listen up. Lay down the weapons targeting the United Nations Guild. From now on, the whole battalion is defecting. We are officially joining Safe Haven Inn. Being security for Miss West is better than barking for these little sweethearts.
Finally, we aren't cannon fodder anymore. Long live the boss!
Julian Holloway, have you lost it? Did you forget? The district's heavy artillery battalion is still locked onto Nightfall Refuge. The moment I trigger the alarm, the district will open fire. Hundreds of thousands of civilians in Nightfall Base, along with your family, will turn to dust in an instant.
Captain Craig, since you've submitted your resume and joined Safe Haven Inn, as your boss, if I can't even protect my own employee's family, how am I supposed to do business in this wasteland? System activate. Territory and protection protocol. Target coordinates. Nightfall Refuge.
Impossible. The district's heavy artillery. Vanished without even a sound. What level of defense was that?
10,000 soldiers of the Nightfall Battalion thank the boss for saving our lives. From now on, my life belongs to Safe Haven Inn, boss. I pledge my life to you. We pledge our lives.
Stand up. Since you've become my inn's private army, you need some clout. Dr. Taylor, serve them. One for everyone. Inject them now. This is my welcome gift to you.
Boss, please give the order to attack. The Nightfall Battalion will crush the United District for you.
Those monsters are all high-level evolved. We can't fight this. Run!
Commander, the South Gate has fallen. The Nightfall Battalion, they're all high-level evolved. Our city defenses didn't even last 10 minutes. They've breached the inner city.
10 minutes. My unified region army of 1 million was leveled by a woman with a few potions. It's all over. Capitalist monopolies, armies of. The evolved against the ultimate weapon of the old world. They're all just cosmic dust. Activate the orbital ion cannon. Target the United Nations Guild. Wipe that woman, along with the entire city, completely off the face of the earth.
orbital ion cannon, the unified region, actually possesses this doomsday weapon. It's over. A weapon of this magnitude could vaporize entire mountain ranges.
Boss! Those are space weapons. This time, we're really going to go poof.
Warning. Detecting outer space high-energy weapon locked. Orbital ion cannon is fully charged. Orbital strike expected in 5 seconds. At Substation 4, standard shields cannot withstand this. Survival probability, 0%.
Using old world pieces of junk to threaten a maxed out account. Commander, I hope you don't cry too loud later.
Listen up, everyone. Give it everything you've got.
The devastating strike has entered the lower atmosphere. Current shields cannot withstand it. Host, please perform a space jump to escape immediately.
Escape? I spent so much money building this turf. Why should I run? System. Open the ultimate strategic defense shop.
Interstellar planetary deflection shield. Description. Withstands and deflects any energy strike below Star Destroyer class. Price, 500 million prosperity points.
A mere 500 million. To save a commander's life? Redeem. Activate now.
Impact energy fully absorbed. Deflection protocol initiated. Calculating refraction index. Calculating perfect angle of incidence. Target locked. Command center energy source coordinates. Refraction starting.
Die, all of you. This is what happens when you defy me. So much for your invincible inn. Against absolute power, it's nothing but...
Reflected. She actually reflected the orbital ion cannon. Right back at them. This isn't a power any human could possess. This is the power of a true god.
Miss West, please don't dock my performance bonus. Are we already standing in line at the gates of hell?
Get up. Hell doesn't have heating this good. Nor can it afford this $500 million interstellar deflection shield.
6 cents million. Miss West, that hit just straight up burned 500 million of our prosperity credits.
That's right. Exactly 500 million was deducted. In other words, that one-eyed bastard from the regional district just made me lose half my vault with that one shot just now. If I don't milk the United District for every piece of land and asset they have, then I'll pin this loss on Julian Holloway and those surrendered soldiers.
The commander is gone. The headquarters is gone. Our asset data stored in the district's central bank is completely wiped out.
Do you copy? All signals are offline. Not only did the orbital ion cannon fail to destroy the enemy, but it ripped out our own heart instead. How are we supposed to fight this?
Are you really going to risk your lives for a pile of ashes? Drop your weapons and live. Those who resist will be vaporized on the spot. Miss West, the defensive forces on the outskirts of Dragonspire have been completely wiped out. Awaiting your orders for our next move.
You opened fire. Not only did you block my path, but you also dirtied my sky. The compensation for emotional distress and security equipment production is steep. Now, it's time for us to collect the rent. Julian Holloway,
Yes, ma'am.
take your men and enter the city. Flatten them. I want the United District, within today, to be renamed Sue.
Nightfall Battalion acknowledges. For Miss West, crush Dragonspire.
Fire. Stop them. The district cannot fall.
The command center is now ashes. The United District is no more. Drop your weapons, or end up like this steel plate. Miss West, Dragonspire is under full control. All 170,000 remnant district troops have surrendered their weapons. Our fatalities, 0. Injuries, 0.
Well done. Inform them that the old era is over. Prepare to welcome their new boss.
Hurry up and take off. Head to the far north shelter. As long as I have this case of crystal cores, I can make a comeback anywhere. That villain Kennedy West.
Once I get in touch with the other sectors, I'll make her pay.
Miss West, a few rats are trying to escape. Radar shows they've taken from the United Sector Vault the last batch of high-grade crystal cores.
Whatever you took from me, fork it over. Whatever you stole, bring it back. On my turf, who gave them clearance to take off?
Sir, the dashboard is failing. The altimeter is dropping rapidly. Bullshit. We're clearly climbing.
Get down.
Miss West, Queen West, have mercy. I'll give you all these crystal cores. I'll even give you the vault codes for the district. Please, just let me go.
You can't kill us. We are the legal heirs to the Old Era Council. If you kill us, aren't you afraid of sparking outrage among all the wasteland warlords?
Legal heirs? Public outrage? When you monopolized food, forcing the outer city to sell their children just for a mouthful of black flour, why didn't you mention legality? When you used heavy artillery to target my customers, attempting to blow up my inn, why didn't you mention public outrage? Since the rules of the old era can't protect good people, then we'll use my new rules. Now, I announce the trial of the century for the remnants of the United District. Killing you, that's too easy. It's also a waste of resources. As a capitalist, I believe in maximizing profit. Since you love exploiting others so much, you can experience being exploited yourselves. This is the lifetime mining agreement for Safe Haven Inn's Thunder Branch. It's sentenced 999 years. Job description: mining in the pits, 20 hours a day. No protective gear allowed. If you survive until your release, I'll give you your freedom.
999 years. 20 hours a day? You might as well just shoot me. I'm not signing. I won't sign, even if I die.
You won't sign? Fine. Julian Holloway. Tie them to the city walls. Execute them by 1,000 cuts. Slice them piece by piece to feed the mutant dogs.
Yes, sir.
I'll sign. Please don't kill me.
Eddie, pack up these new employees and send them to Sawyer Blackwell. Tell him the deepest Hottest love-up hit. Belongs to them now.
Miss West, currently the inventory of Dragonspire and its surrounding satellite bases has been completed. We've seized from the United District vaults mountains of old world paper currency and gold, along with about 100,000 crystal cores of various tiers. However, the current market is mad chaotic. Old district currency has completely turned into waste paper. Civilians can only barter, making transaction efficiency incredibly low. As for our food and medicine, if we only accept high-tier crystal cores, the common people simply won't be able to afford them.
Old world currency. Gold. On this wasteland, things you can't eat or drink are worth less than a brick. Since I already control the most vital energy, food, and medical supplies on this land, then the currency anchor for this region should be decided by me. I announce that starting today, the old currency systems of the United District and all surrounding warlords are fully abolished. Private trading of gold and scrap metal is prohibited.
If you abolish all currency, how will the market function? What will everyone use to buy things?
Use this. I'm calling it the West Coin. It links straight up with our inn's prosperity system. It is absolutely counterfeit-proof. 1 West Coin buys a pound of pure flour. 100 West Coins can buy 1 low-tier Recovery Gene Serum. 10,000 West Coins can buy the life-changing Perfect Shift Serum. As long as you hold West Coins, at my inn, you can buy survival, buy power, and buy everything.
It's worth 50 West Coins. 50 West Coins. That can buy 50 pounds of flour. My whole family won't have to starve for half a month. Long live the boss. Listen up. We got the grain escort mission. It pays 6 cents West Coins a day. Work for a month, and we can buy the gene serum. Let's go. Report in now.
Everyone look alive. We need to mine 50 tons of ore today. Sell it to Outpost 1. If anyone's slacking, I'm docking your pay.
Price, 30,000 West Coins. This is so cool. To get this blade, I'm heading back to the edge of Fogwood Forest. I'll hunt mutants for a month. Ms. West, this month's global GDP summary is out. West coin circulation has topped 100 billion. Through mission launches and resource recovery, we made a net profit of 30 million high-level crystal nuclei, based on the Prosperity Index. Ms. West, you're not just the richest person anymore. You've become this world's central bank governor.
Only capital can establish a truly eternal order. The Order of the Wasteland needs a guardian. My business won't be disrupted by any petty thugs. Today, I officially appoint the former Nightfall Battalion Commander, Julian Holloway, as the manager of Safe Haven Inn's 4th branch, the United Nations Guild Manager, and the Global Security Chief. He will lead the expanded Nightfall army of 100,000, overseeing all global trade routes and the absolute security of the branches.
I, Julian Holloway, hereby swear. Wherever the Kennedy coin circulates, it is the inn's territory. To those who dare disrupt the inn's order, or pillage the caravans, you'll be hunted down no matter the distance.
On this land, resisting Kennedy West doesn't just mean going hungry. It means physical, literal, instantaneous destruction.
Station 4. This world has finally become what I want it to be.
Warning. Warning. Ecological recovery detected. Value has reached the critical point. Triggered. Ultimate Doomsday Backlash Protocol. Earth's core. The mother virus source has fully awakened.
Oh my god. What's up with this? Is the world ending again? We just finally got a full meal.
Boss, the ground is splitting. Yikes. The monster's crawling out. Aren't zombies at all. They're as big as mountains. The guy's plasma cannon's hitting them. Can't even scratch their skin. They swerved us. Heading straight for the United Nations Guild's energy hub, the outer defenses have collapsed.
Think you can mess with my foundation? In your dreams. Notify all branch managers. Prepare for the final showdown.
The sky is falling. The ground is cracking. Oh god, the earth is splitting. What did we do wrong?
Fire! Everyone, open fire. We absolutely can't let them near the Chamber of Commerce. We aren't their target. It's the inn.
Warning. Subterranean creatures are moving in a straight line, converging on the 4 branch inns. They're trying to destroy the 4 system hubs that stabilize the ley lines and restore the ecosystem. Branch inns 1 through 4 are taking devastating physical impacts. Standard shields. Energy consumption has reached the limit.
It's over. These aren't even creatures that belong on Earth. Boss, our shop is being torn down.
Tearing down my shop? We'll see if they can afford the damages.
Boss, the crust around Branch 1 is about to collapse.
Those giant bugs are spitting acid rain. My farmland shield is crashing.
They're such perfect biological specimens. Too bad they're smashing my lab.
Boss, they're too big. Our firepower is completely useless.
Don't panic. The sky hasn't fallen yet. Even if it does, I'll push it right back up. Now, listen to my orders. Stop fighting individually. Fully activate the inn's industrial chain and interconnected defense system. Sawyer Blackwell, remove all the reactor's physical limiters. Provide unlimited energy. Roy, Ruby, Blake, prepare to sacrifice all farmland vitality to activate the global healing aura. Isaac Taylor, as fast as possible, send the armor-piercing gas into the clouds. Give these big guys a bath. Shen Feng, wait for Isaac's gas to break their armor. Then lead the coalition and charge. Chop all their heads off.
Yes, sir, boss.
Even the inn can't hold them back anymore. Everyone, run for your lives!
I am the owner of Safe Haven Inn. I know some blind bugs fell from the sky, dirtied your streets, and frightened your children. But remember this, the ground you're standing on is land I bought. The money in your pockets is West currency I issued. As long as I haven't gone broke, it's not time for these little cuties to harvest this world. Just stay inside the shield and enjoy the show. All customers frightened today will be compensated with 10 pounds of flour after the war.
Right, boss is so rich. Boss will never let us die. Long live the boss.
As long as I, Sawyer Blackwell, am here, the power in this inn will never fail. The reactor is at 300% overload, infinite energy output.
All the food I worked so hard to grow. I donated it all today just to stay alive.
We're immortal. Kill them.
Taste the ultimate biochemical poison specially formulated for you by me, Dr. Taylor. You big brutes.
Nightfall Battalion. United Human Forces.
Miss West has already cracked their shells. Now use your blades to cut off these monsters' heads. All units, assemble. Anti-air matrix. Orbital ion cannon. Lock all weapons on it.
Warning. The Mother Core has evolved a world origin field. All conventional physical and energy attacks are completely ineffective against it. It is gathering energy for a planetary self-destruction. Earth's countdown to extinction, 60 seconds.
It's physically immune. It's over, Miss West. No matter how much money we make, it won't save our lives now.
System, tell me how to eliminate this bug.
The only solution is to obtain creator-level supreme authorization and perform a low-level code overwrite. The cost is to wipe the host's entire current prosperity balance. Do you wish to proceed? Money
is something that can always be earned back. This damn game, I've already cleared it 100 times. Now it's time to clear it for the 101st time.
Prosperity has reached 0. Ding! Conditions met. Host identity upgraded. Supreme authorization unlocked. World engine editor loading.
Party tricks. Copy. Paste. Delete. It's an eyesore. Ciao. The ultimate weather weapon. Activating the one-click system restore.
Miss West, for the global regions, the annual reports.
From every region are in. It seems this is the world's most profitable business.
Miss West, the world is at peace. What do we do now?
Next, I'm giving everyone a long vacation. Go enjoy these wonderful times.